Hello, Faith Community Church. It's Pastor Cam back again with another passage of the day. And like I said yesterday, we're marching towards the resurrection. On Sunday, we're going to be talking about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So we're going to talk about various things that happened or various things that Jesus said between Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday. So today, or yesterday, we looked at Jesus clearing the temple. Today, we're going to look at a teaching that Jesus gave. Some teachers of the law came up to Jesus and asked him a question. And this is what he said in Matthew 22, verses 36 to 40. Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law? And he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets. Now, this is a great verse. And it helps us to understand what it is that God wants and requires from us. God is looking for us and is hoping that we love each other and love him. That's it. That's his whole purpose and extent. But the problems come in when we start confusing what love means. Because, well, we've got this word love. And in ancient Greece, they had, each time I look, I find more words for love. I found a list of 8 different words for love. Eros, which sometimes we translate as lust. Philia, which is a friendship kind of love, a very non-sexual love. There's agape, which is a selfless love. There's storge, which is a protective, family-like love. It's the love that parents have for their kids and the love that kids have for their parents. And this is also the love that a person has for their country. It's that kind of love. There's mania, which is an obsession. There is ludus, which is kind of like puppy love, or the honeymoon stage of a romance, where there's a playfulness to the love. And then there's philusia, which is a self-love, a caring for yourself. Oh, and pragma, which is an enduring commitment, a compromising type of love. And the word that's actually used in this verse, when it was originally written, was agape, a selfless love, a love that seeks the best for the other, rather than seeking the best for yourself. It's not a compromising love where you're compromising something you want so you can get something else that you want. This love says, I'm going to give to you regardless of what I get back. It's that kind of love that God asks us to have for each other. The best way to understand this passage is, I find it very powerful to reread this passage with a different word in there. Instead of saying love, you add in the phrase seek the best for. So let's try that. And he said to him, you shall seek the best for the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. and the second is like it. You shall seek the best for your neighbor as you do for yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets. That's what it is. That's the law that God wants us to live out. The law of love. Loving each other. Seeking the best for each other. And not just seeking the best for ourselves. I hope this video finds you well. God bless.